Hello everybody, welcome back. We're going to be creating another website today for Wix.com, and today I'm going to go over and show you how to add some strips such as like welcome, and we're going to do the services and the contact strips for you today. And we're going to change again to refresh your memory on how to edit these like a professional. Alright, so before I continue, I want to remind you to subscribe, drop a comment below, and let me know what you want to see in upcoming videos. Alright, so today we're going to make another website, so I am not sure which we want to use. Let's try to go for business again. Alright, and we are going to choose the template to use the thousands of design features instead of the ADI that once you answer a few questions, they will create one for you in a moment. Alright, so clicking on edit a template, it's going to give you some choices, and I am going to come up here and look at the different ones. Alright, so let's see. We're going to choose a business. Let's do another advertising and marketing. And we can say a marketing agency, creative CV. Alright, maybe not. Let's go for services and maintenance. A home remodeling company. We can do a flooring company. Let's see what the flooring company looks like. Looks pretty cool. Alright, a pretty cool template, pretty basic. It looks like there are not too many things here. Okay, so perfect. We are going to do that. So, we're going to let it load. And then we're going to start working with those strips and show you how to really customize those from the template side. Alright, in a moment, it will load and we shall continue. Okay, so getting ready to go. This loading page, it takes between 1 and 3 minutes to load because, there's so many different tools and options. Here we go. See? About a minute max, minute and a half. Alright, so, let's take a look. Now you can see the art of flooring. And if you follow a lot of my videos, you're going to know I love to go to menus and pages to kind of check about products, brands, contact. Okay, so I'm going to see what's going on. For me, I really dislike it being on the upper left-hand center because you're looking there to the side. I want to bring attention to the center of the page and everything around it. So I'm going to highlight the text and I'm going to bring it in the center. The same here with this one. Alright, now we have it. So, alright, let's get started. So going to the add features here. Alright, yes. Going to the add features. There's a welcome page for strips. Let's do a welcome page. And you can see your brand, your little, you can see the choices here. The next big thing. What we do, that's the services, so we went down too far. Let's see the strip here. Let's say your brand. Alright, now when you see this, it's going to actually create the strip for you right here. Your brand. Alrighty, menus and pages. Okay. Your brand. Now this is the strip. Read more. And we can select your brand. Your choice. I'm going to change this. Alright, now you see how it had the black, the white, and then the black. Right, so the black and the white, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to highlight your. I'm going to make this black too, just to kind of keep it the same, because I'm going to make it that way. Alright, and I'm going to double click again, and I'm going to space this out. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to exit out. Your brand, your choice. There you go. Pretty cool, right? And I'm going to bring this up a little bit. Now you can see the box that I added for the strip. I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to go to design. And I'm going to choose the black here. Pretty cool. And I'm going to customize the design because I don't want that text to be the same. I'm going to make that read more. And it's bold and italics. Alright, very good. Now, I want to go to border here. And so when I go to border, I want to make the border white. They kind of go along with the theme that I'm choosing here. And I'm going to make this, there we go. Alright, and there. I have customized it just like that. Now we want to move the button, read more up here, or move down here, right, left. Your choice. Make it symmetrical with a purple line, as always. And I want to put attention to this. So I want to do animation. And I'm going to choose this one. Alright, very good. Now we created that strip. And of course, you can select and you can drag the strip wherever you want. Of course, and you can cover everything up as well. And you can always just kind of move this strip over to, bring it down, and scroll it down, right to about right here. And I'm going to move this strip here. Now I covered what we were doing here. Alright. And I made this mistake of like doing that, so now we need to bring these columns down because I'm changing it right here. Alright. And there we go. Now I'm going to, Now, you see how I changed them out here? And I'm going to bring them down just a taste more too, because we covered up that first strip here, and there we go. The same. And I'm bringing it down. Let's see, make it right here. And we covered that one. Now I highlighted, and I'm going to drag it down, and I'm going to move it here as well. Alright, so you see how we moved everything around and remade that beginning. So this is just working with a template. Of course, you can delete everything and change it yourself and add these strips thereafter. But for me, I can just change this up and just, well, and you as well can change it and make it exactly for you. Alright, so this is the flooring company. And of course, you know that we can always select and highlight and change and customize and change the, we can change the font, we can change the color, we can change the size, we can even add some cool little logos, of course, with add. Let's add a nice little, we're not image, we want to do decorative. And we can add some shapes here with that. We added a little shape here. And there we go. When you right click on it, you can duplicate it to make two instead of having to go back if you want to make two of the same. And there you go. And then we can actually go to design. We can change the color to red or whatever color you want. And we can leave that alone. And do the same here with design. Change the color to red. Alright, double click, exit out, and voila. Very fast, very easy, guys. You can even have it where when you click on this picture up here at the top, you can put a link to it. It can send you to a form. It can be, you can send it to another website. You can send it to like a hidden feature, right? You can kind of give this, you can do, or give a discount if you select a star, you're a star, right? You can really customize this to be a lot of fun for your viewers on your website. Alright, that is the welcome strip. Now, this is, no, this is actually a strip too. This is the, I want to say services, but let's go over to add again. And we will go to strips. So this is just the floor. This is a brand, right, that we have. We can go to services. This is, it looks like furniture, right? So what we do, we can add this one as well. Let's see, you have this little cool pictures, and you have these. Let's use this one. Now, of course, as I showed you before, I just double-clicked and then changed it, but I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to drop it here for now. I'm going to exit out, and I'm going to scroll down, and I'm not going to allow it to overlap. Put a little gap here. Branding, I'm a paragraph. This is it. Of course, when you come here, this is the column, and let's go to Manage Columns. And the same for the welcome doesn't really have columns. If you notice, just strip background and background scroll effects, right? We can do parallax, right? None, reveal. You can do this too. It doesn't really have any, and you can do the layout design, how it's positioned. But again, you can add a column if you want right here, but it doesn't really have them. Now this has columns. It's kind of the same what we just added, and we can design this the same way or not, but I don't want to here. These are the text. Let's see the vector art. You can choose these, or if you already have one, you can download it as well. But let's go to the Manage Columns, and it will take us to a dashboard. All right, here we go. Our little dashboard. Now you can pick a column. You can duplicate it. You can move it right, and you can trash it. Right, so I can actually move them around too. All right, now we have that. These are our columns, and let's go to the layout of this. And you can kind of see customize proportions if you want. You can make them spaced out a little bit, maybe bigger. You can have them, however you want to do, right? So I'm going to leave them symmetrical. You can customize them yourself or not, the spacing. And let's see, I want some space. And you can see it's a white background, and I'm going to change that in just a moment. The border, I'm going to put a little bit of path. There we go. All right. And I will exit. Now I'm going to change the strip background. I'm going to change it to, I'm going to change the color. Or you can add a photo as well. You can use the text if you want. Alright, I'm going to change it to red just so you see. You can add a color too that's not here, so don't worry. And you can use a video playing in the background, but it's not really, videos, you're not really going to see it unless you have like these huge spaces in between. So it doesn't really make too much sense. Or an image, again, but you won't really see. Alright, so when we go to the column, change column background, you can change it too. You can change it for a picture, you can have no background, you can change the color. And just like that, the same settings. Nothing changes. Alright, and you can change these just like that. That's an ugly color for this one. I'm going to change it. Alright, column, change color background, and I'm going to do the color, and I'm going to put back gray, and there we go. And of course for the text, with any, because it's just stacked here, you can do that, or even the buttons, you can change the text, and you can design that button too, the same way. View all of our products and services. You can put this down just a taste. It's just a button, again. We can put this anywhere. I'm going to move it to the front and make it symmetrical. So you have two buttons, view products and services, or read more, however you want. Right? Alright. And even here, if you've seen one of our other videos in the past, we talked about chat. We created the chat box, so it's the same. This site already has it again, so you can delete it, you can keep it, you can customize it yourself, the same. Alright, now that is services. Now, contact. Let's see, do they have contact? This is the contact, it's already there. To create a contact strip, just to add, just to show you the strip already. Pretty cool. The same. Visit us. Tell us. Right. The same. Contact me. Let's do this one, and we'll change the background to this as well. I'm going to just drop it right here. It's going to cover the other, and then I'm just going to drag it out of my way. Once I get it selected, here we go. And I'm going to bring it on down. Alright, made our page just a little bit bigger. And there we go. And we'll give it a little space. Alright, there we go. Now we have that white background. I'm going to change that too with background. I'm going to make it a color without a picture. I'm going to choose red. Maybe not red. That'd be great to kind of change everything. And there we go. Now we have this big space because we did bring this one down, this header. So I'm going to bring it up, back up. And we can actually add something too. So in this moment, we can add another strip, and we can, let's see, team. Here we go, pretty cool. Let's add team to this. So you can meet our team, and then more. You can move this around. Again, we can just change this the same. And we're going to come back and edit this one, but first, let's do contact me. The Wix forms here. Alright, there we go. Now we have the space. Let's delete this really quick. And do another, because we needed to make that space. Nope. Alright, there we go. See, we created two. Now we have one. Now, alright. So this is a blank strip. We're going to cut it just out of the way. Or you can delete it however you want. Now let's change this background. Change the background to an image. And it's going to load. And I'm going to type flooring. Just to, wait. 2 R's and not. Flooring. Alright, and it gives us some templates. And the wooden floor, just to show you. And that's our background, which I think fits pretty good, considering it's a contact me form. Edit the text. I'm going to make it white so we can see it. And we'll make it bold, italics, and underline. And there you go. You see, we just added this all together. And of course, you remember how to do the forms. So this is just the strip that we've already kind of created. And that's pretty much what all of the websites are. It's just multiple strips and a couple little add-ins here with galleries and creating the pages. So if you don't want it on here, you can actually just create a contact me and then just use the strip and it's already there. I mean, honestly, you can do this in about 30 minutes if you already have your photos and stuff. Photos and your designs already kind of uploaded on your computer. It really takes about 30 minutes to create a website. And one video in the future, I'm going to take one from pure scratch. I'm going to delete everything, and I'm just going to really just say, hey, this is going to be our title, this is our business, right? Delete everything, and show you really how fast it is just to throw one together from scratch. So it's really amazing how fast. Now this is the team. We did team before. To add this to team members, it's the same. It's just a strip. We just change the pictures if you want. You can change the image just by clicking. Change the image. Change the background as well the same way. You'll just click in the empty spot and change the background. And you can even do the layout. You can space these in between. And it has Instagram, the social bar here. You can actually add all of them if you have all of them, or you can add 2 or 3. And of course the texts are always the same for the text boxes. Even if you don't want text, just click on the text box just the same. Delete. Delete. If you don't want to say anything, you're just showing the pictures here. Maybe that person doesn't want Instagram or social media here. You can just delete. It deletes the links. They're not able to select. And you have this as well. You can even move the column over, the photographs, since we just have photographs here, an image. You can do it this way. And you can symmetrically put them in line just by the little purple lines that show up on this side. And there you go. We have created 3 strips. Welcome. We have done the services, and we have also done the contact. So, I hope you guys liked. Do subscribe, follow us, let me know what you think. How easy was this for you? And I will see you again in the future. All right, have a nice day.